What is going on, guys? This is the Adventurer here, and today I'm going to be talking about Houston Cougars would like to join the Big 12, or Houston University, or University of Houston, as you would like to put it. But what I'm going to talk about today is Houston wants to join the Big 12 also. As I said in my previous video that I talked about how ECU would not be a great fit for the Big 12 because they're a small school and they have they have decent football season or team every year almost, but this year they were struggled. They were 5-7 in the conference, 4-5 in the conference, or 4-5 in the conference, and 5-7 overall. I don't think they are a great fit. They sometimes have a good offense and defense, but I feel like Houston would be a great fit for the Big 12. I mean, they are similar to Baylor, West Virginia style offense with the fast-paced passing attack team. They were 11-1 last year, and they were also 7-1 or 13-1 and 7-1 in the conference last year. They beat some pretty good teams this year. They beat Louisville, who was in the ACC. They also beat Vanderbilt, who was in the SEC. They were 34-0. They beat Cincinnati, who I believe in the Conference USA, I think. And they were pretty good. Memphis, they beat them, who were ranked 21 at the time. They were 35. They won 35-34. They beat Navy, who was at the time ranked 15th in the nation. They beat three top 15 or top 10, top 20 range teams in the nation. They were undefeated until they lost to UConn. They could have gone to the college football playoffs, but their conference really isn't that strong because the other conference outweighs everybody. But they upset and they also beat in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl number 9 ranked Florida State, 38-24. I mean, that was pretty epic. I would say as well. They were pretty good. They basically won everything except for the UConn game. That was kind of a fluke game. So they basically beat out everybody pretty bad. Like, they were in the 45 point range to the 50 point range it seems like almost every game. And then there was just the UConn game because I think it was like raining that day or something like that. But I feel like Houston would be a great fit, and also because they're in Texas, and like they also, as you probably remember about the Pony Excess, when they were all in the same conference and then they all branched out because of the violations and everything, and they Pony Excess with FCU and everything. So at the time they were, but then Houston went to the conference, or American Athletic Conference, and they dominate the American Athletic Conference. And I feel like they can do well with the Big 12, and I feel like they fit in perfectly fine with the Big 12 because they're a great team and they have a great program there. And if you guys would like for me to talk about more Texas college sports, leave a comment below also, and I would love for anybody who would invite me to just to talk about college football stuff in general. That's my dream job. So I'm going to give you a few stats from last year as well. Quarterback Greg Ward Jr., who was a really great quarterback, went 232 for 345 attempts. Yards, had an amazing year. Went 2,828 yards with 17 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. And of course, the leading rusher, Greg Ward Jr., had 198 carries, 1,108 yards with 21 touchdowns, while Kenneth Farrow had 185 carries with 58 yards. Sorry, my bad. And 12 touchdowns. For receivers, DeMarcus Aries had 98 receptions, 1,000 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Chance Allen had 56 receptions for 750 yards with 6 touchdowns. And Steven Dunbar had 31 receptions for 382 yards and 3 touchdowns. They had an amazing season this year. They could have gone undefeated, but they somehow lost to UConn. But they beat 3 top-ranked teams in the nation. That's great on their resume. I just think Houston outweighs ECU, and I feel like Houston would crush ECU And I feel like also that Houston would be a great fit because they wouldn't have to travel that much. They can just play Baylor, TCU. They'll play Texas, Texas Tech. I mean, that's 4 straight schools that are in Texas because Texas is a huge state. I just said country. I don't know why. But comment below what you guys think about the stuff about Houston when they are going to leave. I feel like it's a great opportunity for them. Also, I just don't feel like ECU would be a great fit because that would kind of ruin their whole like chemistry or like their programs because they would have to play from football in the Big 12, and if they want to move from the basketball also would be the Big 12. That's pretty tough because you have to go against Kansas and all the other guys. Alright guys, this is the adventure here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below what you guys think. Should Houston move to the Big 12 or should they not stay in their athletic conference? Guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching the adventure here. Have a great day. Peace.